PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Trying to pick out a teammate. So a half an hour remaining. Oh, nice ball. Carrasco. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Osimhen. I must say, this looks promising. Will he play it in? Oh, commanding goalkeeping.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Mukiele. On to Fabian. Angles it back. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Moving into the advanced position. And space to cross it. Osimhen. And a very good challenge. And a long way out here. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable. Fabian. Mario Rui. Well, transfer news for Arsenal supporters. It appears they've got their man, Stuart.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
It's looking promising. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Substitution it is for PSG. Well, they fancy a short one. Politano. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Kolo Muani. Mbappe with it. Attacking possibilities for PSG. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Now can they counter clinically? Osimhen. Takes it on. Oh, that is a superb save. Favouring the short one. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Politano. Could play it in. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Carrasco. An alert intervention. Mbappe. Really sound defending. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Mbappe. Here's Carrasco. That's a good-looking ball. Well, mopping up defensively. Now the counter-attack looks on. Nordi Mukiele. Ferreira. Well, very effective play in possession, but quick thinking defensively. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, they've decided to make a change. Will he play it in? Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. And that is that, the final whistle, the big headline here, PSG lose.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from...
And actually, just got a parking fine, but I'm dressed to the nines. Who cares? Just sold a few tickets, racked up a few digits. Lovely. Yeah, lads on their way round. A few Ribena spare, but I've done most of them because I'm a mayor. But a few instances, I'll be right there. Yeah, come on, squat party, wear ass, lovely jubbly. Country's gone right down the pan, but as long as I'm an house music fan, I'll be there to bring the house down. Lovely. As long as there's dough, gotta hate all them. They used to just jog on if they're long gone past it. Classless. Oi, yeah, lads through the door, ready to market. Few Ribena spare, sharpish. Down the Gregory Peck, bit of cologne on the chest. Tom Ford, yes.
So a personnel change then. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Clearance left a bit to be desired. Pedro. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Being pressed here. Room to roam for PSG on the wing. Mbappe in the centre. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Nicolo Rovella. And on to Marusic. Casale. Kamada. This could be troublesome. Must score! And fine goalkeeping. Casale. Rovella. They're really pressing their opponents. Vecino. Nicolo Rovella. Vecino on the ball. Here's Lazzari. Daichi Kamada. Rovella. And on to Marusic. That's a useful cross. And there the move ends for now. Minch. He's going forward well here. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And they're making a change. Now he must get it out of there. Kamada. And snuffing out the danger. Zaccagni. Shaping to shoot. And that will be a corner. Over it comes. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, in with a chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And that will do it for this game anyway. And it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening. And they played really well. What a performance that was today.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Warren Zaire-Emery. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Julian Rierson. Brandt with it. Malin. It's there for him. Couldn't grab hold of it. Zavitsa. And back to Sancho. It's still there for him. Cuts it back. And stopped there by Marquinhos. And a corner to Borussia Dortmund. Chance perhaps for them to take the lead if they get it right. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And an astute piece of defending. Well, great news for Newcastle fans.
Hang on, Derek, it's a chance here.
Surely now. Terrific piece of anticipation. Sébastien Haller. Can they hit on the break? Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? And a squandered opportunity there. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And credit due, a good intervention. A danger here as he runs at them. But timely defending when it mattered. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Zaire-Emery. Well, relying very much on their passing game in a bid to take the lead. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Fabian. Mukiele. On to Fabian. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Daniel Malen. Zali Özcan with it. Well, no stopping him. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Davica. Into Baini. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Vitor Ferreira. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Perfect challenge. And Dortmund committed to getting forward. Can they grab a late winner? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Feeding it through. Oh, mischievous attempt. It wouldn't quite go in for him. Couldn't make the breakthrough.
Well, that was a decent chance. He needed to make the goalkeeper work, really. We still wait for the opener.
And Dortmund come away with it. And he has options available. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Ferreira. Possession lost by PSG. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. In a decent position now. Could play it in. Has someone to play it to. A really excellent piece of goalkeeping, and that's what they needed.
Well, it's a good save at just the right time, but they have to get the ball forward quickly here.
And that will be all for this game. The final whistle is sounded, and it's a defeat for PSG.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between...
Lovely. Yeah, lads on their way round. A few I've been to spare, but I've done most of them because I'm a mayor. But a few instances I'll be right there. Yeah, come on, squat party, wear ass, lovely jubbly. Country's gone right down the pan, but as long as I'm an house music fan, I'll be there to bring the ass down.
So making the substitution now. Who can they pick out? Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Costa with it. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. What can they do in the closing phase? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, space for PSG in the wide position. Must take the lead here. And they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Gabriel Suazo. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Delivered into the area here. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Well, PSG have it back now. And he might be through here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Gabriel Suazo. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and PSG very much in control.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play, and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And back now with Costa. Nicolaisen. Costa with it. Traore has it. Sierro. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Well, PSG unable to retain possession. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Alexander-Arnold. Given away again. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And there goes the final whistle. The issue is settled in this curtain.